Hey everyone, I'm First Alert Chief Meteorologist Brian Walter. We're continuing our First Alert weather day for accumulating snow this evening into tonight as we continue to watch the road conditions, especially for the evening commutes and beyond overnight tonight. Up to a few inches of snow will be possible, and that could lead to maybe some slick or difficult travel at times, maybe even a few drops in visibility as well. Here's our snow forecast. Still looks good to me from what we were advertising earlier today. That includes up to 2 to 4 inches along and south of Interstate 74. Locally within that darker blue zone, there might be some higher totals in spots. I think it'd be an isolated situation, but generally 2 to 4 in that dark blue. That includes Galesburg, Peoria, Bloomington Normal, the Route 9 corridor, and the Route 136 corridor. The kind of medium shade of blue is a 1 to 3. That includes Pontiac, Lakin, Route 17, Route 18 over to Stark County, Toulon, Northern Knox, even Chillicothe, maybe right around, give or take, Metamora, Germantown Hills, areas north of there, and up along the 39 corridor up to Minonk, all the way up to about LaSalle, Peru is where we're looking for that 1 to 3. And then near and just north of Interstate 80, we'll call it less than an inch of snow. Here's Futurecast. Snow already falling in parts of the area. Snow showers continue to become widespread this evening and overnight tonight, but snow will quit, give or take around midnight. Then we'll see cloudy skies heading to tomorrow morning. No weather concerns for the morning commute. Just watch out for some of the back roads, secondary roads, parking lots, sidewalks, etc. Our next round of snow comes Saturday. It's going to start maybe around or just after breakfast time. Widespread snow in the morning, and that will continue into at least the early part of the afternoon. Our model here has snow quitting by maybe the mid-afternoon. There are a couple models which have snow lasting just a little bit later. Here's our first call, though, for Saturday, and this snow is going to be drier, fluffier. Those accumulate better than wetter, heavier snow. So I think totals will be just a little bit higher. Looking ahead to Saturday, we're calling for a widespread 3 to 6 inches in that dark blue, which is basically from Toulon to Lakin and Pontiac south. So maybe the southern, we'll call it maybe 3/5 of central Illinois, could see upward of 3 to 6 inches. A sharp cutoff there from 2 to 4 now to 1 to 3 as you head north of I-74 up to the Interstate 80 corridor. And a lot of this again falls in the morning and the afternoon Saturday. We'll keep an eye on the trends going forward with this one. There was a subtly shift in the models yesterday, but they have seemed to settle on the track right now. So we'll keep an eye on that going forward. But minimum about 2 to 3 for most, with maximum up to maybe 4, 5, 6 inches for Saturday. And then behind the system, some brutal cold comes our way, in particular Sunday morning. Look at those wind chills. They could be as low as 15 to 20, possibly even 25 below zero, and maybe some wind chills as low as maybe 10 to 15 at times looking ahead to Monday morning. We will be continuing First Alert weather days for the weekend, for snow Saturday, and for the potentially dangerous wind chills Sunday morning. We will watch Monday for the time being, holding off on a First Alert weather day, but depending on how things trend, that could be in play as well. So we have a lot to talk about on 25 News this evening. Of course, we'll have the road conditions, we'll have live radar, we'll talk about Futurecast as well, the weekend, and then big changes with some milder weather returning to the forecast next week. So all that and more, again, the full 10-day forecast on 25 News this evening, and get your forecast anywhere, anytime on our 25 News First Alert Weather app.